Hi, welcome to TimeSnap. And we would be doing the exam analysis for today's CBSE Class chemistry paper. Joining us today is Dr. Mayank Agnihotri. He has a PhD in chemistry from Lucknow University and has over 11 years of experience. Welcome, Dr. Agnihotri. Thank you for coming, joining us in TimeSnap. Right. So we'll just move quickly to how the paper was. Today was CBSE Class 12 Chemistry, and it is one of the important subjects for PCM students. So I'll leave it at you. Tell me how it was.
Right. So all the students who appeared for the examination, I'm sure they would be pretty happy today. The question paper I'm going to consider, and also the students, as I've taken the feedback, the question paper was easy. Right. So the best part was all the questions were direct. There, though the good number of students prepared question on basis of concepts, on the basis of applications, but near about all the questions which were there in the question paper, they were direct. They were directly from the NCERT textbook, from the in-text, from the exercises. In organic chemistry also, each and every question, in fact, in all the three sets, the questions which we can say, they are directly from NCERT textbook, and we are sure students will have practiced it well. Uh, so apart from it, like if we are seeing physical chemistry portion, then again the numericals just require one formula, and simple calculations are involved in solving the numerical part, that's physical chemistry part. And then coming up to the passage based question, so here also the question, a passage has been given, and after that the question has been asked. If the student has the concept of a IPC nomenclature, they can do it very comfortably. Um, so overall, I am going to consider the question paper very easy. Hopefully, the student would be getting very good marks in the board examinations, and all the questions were from NCERT. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Also, Dr. Agnihotri, we had a couple of teachers and also students reporting that some of the questions were also from the sample papers. Do you agree with that? Or were they very
Pardon.
similar to those in sample papers of the paper? We got reports that the CBSE paper also had very similar questions to the CBSE sample paper,
Yeah, yeah.
today's
So,
paper.
right. So, as the CBSE has already shared, the question paper was divided into five sections. That is A, B, C, D, and E. Section A consisted of 16 multiple choice question of 1 marks. Section B, five short answer based question, which were of 2 marks. Section C consisted of seven short answer based questions, which were of 3 marks. Section D was case-based question, that is passage-based question, which consisted of 4 marks. And section E had three long answer questions, which were of 5 marks. All these questions were purely based on the sample question paper released by the CBSE. And yes, near about we can say at least 10% of the question paper consisted of the questions which were from the sample papers. Yeah. So even if not directly,
Okay,
they
that's
were
very
based.
large.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Okay. All right. Also, so we wanted to understand, if it was a 70-mark paper for chemistry, right? So what do you think, in your experience, would be the average score for chem this time around, given the paper, the way it was, and how the marking schemes would be? How much can a student expect to, say, an average student can expect in this paper?
Yeah. So, an average student, even if he has just gone through the book, maybe not regularly, also, I expect that comfortably the student will be able to score at least 40 marks out of 70 if the student is a very average student. In case of a student who has been a regular student who has gone through the textbook regularly, those students comfortably will be able to score more than 60 out of 70. That I can assure. As a national average, I assume that the average would be coming out, if I'm going to say from 70%, 70 numbers, if you are going to take out the average, then it will come out to be near about 50 or 55%. That was the level of question paper. So
55% or 55 marks?
55 marks out of 70. 55
Okay,
marks out
all
of
right.
70. Comfortably, students will be
That's
able to gather. So, in percentage part, I would like to say much of the students would be gaining above, like as a national average, 70% would be an average. 70%.
okay,
And out of
wonderful.
70, good number of students would be gaining near about 50 to 55, seeing the level of question paper. Yeah.
Right. Any question which you think was a little tricky and students might have missed the answer, especially from the MCQ question paper,
Uh,
if we can just.
Right, right. So, if I'm going through the MCQ question paper, then again, like uh, from DNF block elements, from inorganic chemistry, the question paper are as such that if the student is not having a pretty knowledge of periodic table, say for the case, then they might miss out on the right answer. Else, even if they have a pretty knowledge of d orbital, the block elements, then they would be comfortably able to score in inorganic chemistry also. Organic chemistry part that I can see in the question paper, that is easy. Again, direct question has been asked. Physical chemistry, minor calculations are there. So if the child remembers the formula, then they can calculate it and get the right answer.
So, Dr. Agnihotri, sometimes students are not able to finish the calculations. Can you tell us how these CBSE marking scheme is in case the student has written the formula and but not able to complete the calculation? Do they get marks or how is it scored?
Yeah, so in the case of MCQ question, I would like to say if in case of MCQ, if the right answer has not been marked out, then again, even the teacher knows
We
the
do
right
that.
formula is written there, we can't do anything. We can't give him marks until unless he has mentioned the correct option. This is in the case of MCQ based question where calculations are required. Right. But in the case of 2 mark questions, say for the case, a calculation is required and the correct answer along with the unit is to be mentioned. Then, say for the case, the calculation is cumbersome, and the child has written the correct formula. Then then the teacher is able to identify the child knows it, and out of two, comfortably we'll be giving him 1 mark. And the
Right.
suggestion would be like if you feel the calculation is taking time, leave it for some while, go for all other questions, and once you finish up the question paper, return back to it. But just don't put your complete time on a particular question which is taking too much time of yours.
But today's paper was not extremely lengthy. We have not had reports from students who said that, they were not able to finish the paper. Everybody was able to finish the paper in decent time for today's. I
Yeah,
mean, that is
surely,
right. Right.
surely. Like, in fact, I would like to say in my teaching career, this is one of the question paper which I would like to say it's really very easy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have the verdict from our expert. He says the paper was easy. Any parting words, Dr. Agnihotri, which you would like to say to the students?
Yeah, so for the coming batches, I would like to say, as we can see through the pattern of the CBSE board, like again, NCRT need to be followed as a Bible. You would be like taking help of various reference books, but again, NCRT is the Bible. Not only it helps you to fetch good marks in the board examination, but also the competitive examination question paper, whether it is of NEET, whether it is of IIT. I can assure that the experts who prepare the question paper, they do keep NCRT textbook with themselves, so that even the application based question, the basic concept is followed as it is there in the NCRT. So please follow your NCRT, prepare well from NCRT, and take help from the reference book. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Agnihotri, and thanks for all. We would have the answers for today's paper on our website in the evening. Thank you for joining Times Now, and thanks again. All the best for the remaining examinations. Thank you, sir. Bye bye.
Thanks, Kanika. Bye.